Hi, this is Kevin with KGMJAM, owner for Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise with September the 13th DCA and pack opening and chest opening. Might have found a new player for a guild, and not just for the guild, but for the game. But I'll tell you, I've ran into the same problem that we know exists. I got them to the actual sign-up page, and for whatever reason, and I'm not even going to pretend like I know what it is, I'm not going to say he wasn't impressed, but it didn't grab him. So anyway, I'm still working on him. I did send the link. He said he was going to sign up. As of yet, he hasn't. But if he has, when he does sign up, if he does, he's coming right into our guild. And I'm stressing to him the importance of fielding a team and stuff like that. So we'll see. Let's see what happens. That's all I'm going to say about that. The other thing is we got a day left, so I'm not going to go and fill this out. There's a couple more people who will put what they want, and then I'll do that. But if you need to get in the guild, please send me an invite or a request, and I will send you an invite. So let's go to the tavern, and Firebolts85's been practicing his streaming, getting all his ducks in order with it. It's streaming is not the easiest thing to do. It takes a little bit of practice. It can be overwhelming. I was glad to see the people that were showing up to support him, some of the names. Appreciate y'all doing that, and I appreciate Firebolts for trying to get a stream going. And he also asked a question here on the tavern: is anybody participating in Bribe Bros Guild tournament? And then he left the link right here. Now, if I understand this right, only 2 people out of the guild will participate. It's a $10,000 DEC pay-in, and the prizes aren't too bad. But only the top 3. But I'm not. I have no plans on it. That's going to be up to you guys. I'd rather just put the DEC right into the guild, personally. But I like to see them doing things like this, trying new things, especially including the guild. So we'll see how that goes and plays out over the next few weeks. Let's see where we're at on the battle. As you know, I've gutted my land on the pursuit of SPS for right now. And let's go ahead and open up those chests. Depending on what I get out, I might have enough for a Gladius pack. I'm about halfway there. I've got plenty of potions now. Don't need any more potions. Got nothing legendary or extra. Cards, nice. Merits, nice. More merits. Oh, and 3 gold rare cards. That is nice. Okay, this is a good pull. Good pull. Alright, so let's go back. And yeah, I've got 3,239, so definitely can get a pack of that. Let's run over here to the cards and look at them. Alright, here's the common that I just pulled, and that's not going to put me up a level. And now let's go to the gold. 3 rare gold. That is sweet. So I did not have him as a gold yet. So let's go ahead and combine them. So 22 rares to max it out. So that's a nice little start. Alright, let's go buy that Gladius case. Today, like today's the day where I do the chest. Does it happen very often? No, not enough, but that's what I'm shooting for. Is energy would be nice too. Okay, let's go to the buildings. Thanks to Trash Panda, we got the store and the hall done, and I've started to work on the barracks. So we'll start working on that, and we got time. We got lots of time. But getting back to that person I might or might not get into the game, that's about how it's like pulling teeth trying to get somebody to the trust in the NFT market, the gaming market, it just isn't there. And I mean, that, you know, the same questions are asked, and I've known this guy for a long time, so you know, it is what it is. But it always comes back to the question, well, how are you doing on it? You know, me personally. And I got to be honest, I'm down 90%, and that's a hard sell. It really is. Even though to me, you know, if I was coming into this game now, I would have saved that 90%, right, and still get what I got at a lot cheaper probably. But it's just, you know, I thought we were on time 6 years ago, 5 years ago, and it's then I switched over that we're too early, and now I'm thinking we're still too early, you know, in general. But I know once it does take off, the whole metaverse stuff, when it does, it's going to be incredible, you know. I absolutely believe in it. What I am not confident about is the time frame it's taking for it to get implemented and go mainstream. I have no idea. There's just so many factors involved. Okay, did I spend it already? Yeah, I already bought it. So let's go open it up. But Gladius cards by far the hardest to get. Okay, I got the one rare, so this is an average pack. Let's see if we get a gold. Okay, so let's go combine them. And I got that yesterday or the day before. It's an epic gold. So can't complain. Alright, let's combine them all. By clicking on that, it will combine the cards and it will max them out, and any extra cards, it will start a new card. There we go. All right, let's get over here and do the DCA for the day. The Hive is back up and running. They had a little problem with a backlog for some reason. It took 3 days. Today when I did it, I got it in less than 3 minutes. So if I don't get it in like 5 minutes, I start worrying that it's not going to come through for a while. But that's only the second time in 5 years I've had that problem, or Hive Engine has with me anyway. All right, so let's go and do, okay, now the Bitcoin. $1 a day is what I'm doing, and I did sell a card for $3 and bought $3 worth of Bitcoin, so we're about $13. So let's go get another dollar's worth from Doge to Bitcoin. And we're going to do all the extra. So 12.4, yep, that's it. Okay, now you need to check this. So the estimated value is 1.32, 1.32 on the swap. So that's, now I'm losing a little bit, but it's fractions of a penny. But this can be off 25-30% depending on the liquidity. So yeah, I am buying a little bit. Oh shit, I forgot to do that. I am buying a little bit more than $1. But that's okay. So what's the thinking about buying $1 of Bitcoin a day? Well, everybody thinks because it's $60,000 or whatever it is today, you can't buy it, or you shouldn't buy it. You can buy up to, I think, 10 or more decimal places on Bitcoin, so you'll always be able to afford it, even though it's a very small fraction amount. But is there going to be a day where there's none to buy because it's been all bought up, it's available, and people aren't selling? I don't know. I don't know if that's even possible, just because of as many people involved in it. Somebody will always be selling, right? But the problem is what's going to come, especially with these big companies, as they dump it to take gains, or for whatever reason they're dumping it, when they go to buy it back, there's less and less to buy because of people holding on to this stuff. So imagine you got, and I've got this idea from other YouTubers, and they got a good point. If we want to, and this is where we're empowered, where we can't do that in the real world. The more of us that there are buying $1 a day, or whatever, just even whatever you can do, that keeps it out of their hands, because that pump and dump manipulation game only works if you can buy back what you, or otherwise you're out of the game, right? And then that shoots the price up, which is good for everybody. So just like the GameStop thing that we saw, where all the small guys got together, bought up all the shares, drove the price up, and that's something we can actually do. That's why I'm doing that. Plus, it's fun to see how it's going to do here in the next few months. So let's go back to the wallet. But now that's 0.00029. That's Bitcoin that is now off of the market, and it's a big deal because there's only 15 million available. 3 million's lost, 3 million still needs to be mined, and there's 15 million available. So that, multiplied by hundreds of millions of people doing this, can really put a hurting on that, on their bags, and enable us to control the market. Because if we're holding on to it and we dump for profits, unless we all do it at once, it's a lot more manageable as far as the price swings and stuff like that, and it will drive the price up. Okay, enough about Bitcoin. Now we're going to go and see if we can get some crop. So DOGE, crop is for my D-Crops game. And I'm trying to get to 25,000 D-Crop power. It used to be 20 and they raised it to 25, I think. But right now the liquidity's bad, so I'm going to skip this today. You're talking a 20% loss. Now I could go to the market, but if I just keep doing this, eventually I can get some an even trade. But I will do Hive. Okay, so Doge, swap Hive, and we're going to do $2 because I'm going to do $1 for Golem Overlord. My VIP's coming up, the renewal, so I need some Hive for that. And then I'm going to buy some land and seeds on D-Crops. So let's do 20. And that's always a pretty even swap. I mean, it's actually, it's absolutely even. It can not be, but it is today. Okay, then I'm going to purchase some DEC, and the rest will go into SPS. Okay, so Doge, DC, and we'll do 20 there. And then out of that, half of that's going into the guild and the other half's going to buy me some Chaos Legion packs. And again, that's a I'm actually gaining. I'm gaining a fraction of something. That's 478. This is 479. So let's make my profit right off the bat, right? Okay, and SPS, and we're done with this. DOGE to SPS. And all 30. And that's going to give us 428 SPS. Okay. Let's make sure it's an even. I'm going to lose a penny on this, but that's fine with me. I can live with that. Sometimes, you know, convenience is worth whatever little bit you're. But I do keep an eye on that, because if you hit it on the wrong moment, it could be, you know, like I said, a 20-30% loss, depending on the liquidity and the pulls and all that. All right, let's go back to Splinterlands. Oh no, let's do D-Crops. Oh, hold on, we got a battle. Okay, this is not a brawl because it's not happening for another day. So that's me on the top. And I'm getting my ass kicked. Yep. Okay. Now that's Splintermate. Now I asked about this yesterday, and I don't think anybody left a response. But on Splintermate, it's $1 a month. It's not. I'm not claiming it's the best bot out there, but that $1 a month covers everything. You don't pay a percentage of your SPS every time you win, where on the other ones you do. In fact, on Archmage it's up to 35%. If I'm wrong, let me know, but that's on the standard one, and then you can get it down to 15%. But that's every battle all day long. You're losing 15% on the best case scenario. I don't like that at all. Okay, so let's go to DEC and transfer that in. Oh, and I got to do decrops. This is a slow grind strategy. I'm just collecting land and seeds and trying to outdo my peers that are above me. And actually land's come down today, so that's good. So I'm going to buy one plot. I'm gonna spend a total of 5 hive is what I'm gonna do. That's about $1. Okay, now on the seeds, I don't go after the season I'm in, any type thing. I just go after the cheapest seed. Ooh, somebody came in and bought up, or that was me. I think I bought up the garlic yesterday. Yeah, because these are still at 0.9. Peas and radish. I am the radish king. I got a lot of radish. So I think it's going to be peas. Alright, here we go. So 1, 2, 3. That put me right about 5, maybe a little bit over. Now that's a winter crop, but that's all right. This strategy of buying the whatever the games will give you is paid off well for me. Sometimes if you chase the carrot on the stick, you know, Wells, that's a different reality. That's a different type of game, and you know they know what that's not, you know, like they're innocent, not knowing what they're doing. But if you're very limited on budget, or you want to be, you know, that's just the way you're set up, you can find some really good deals. Really good deals. Alright, there we go. We're done with decrops. And we're done with swap hive. Alright, so let's go. Ooh, we got a proposal. Alright, let's transfer the DEC in. All right, we'll do SPS while we're waiting on the DEC. There it is. Okay, so let's transfer this in. All right, let's go stake it. Yep, I cleared 70,000 finally. So now working my way to 80. I guess the end of season is on Sunday or Monday. All right, that's done. Let's go check out this proposal. Okay, polls for tournament feedback. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like everybody's clicking yes too, so. Now, I don't know what you think about proposals, but I think they're a big deal. I think it's an excellent thing to have for the community. And you know, it's something else that Splinterlands is doing, and I wish all platforms would do this, is they have stuff to release, and instead of doing it all, you know, once a year, like a lot of these platforms do, they're making it so every week they're upgrading something, no matter how small, how big. That is so tremendous for the platform to give it a sense of doing something. Where if you get on a platform, I'd like to see Veve do this. If you're not familiar with Veve, it's an NFT platform with IP like Disney and, you know, all the big names and stuff. And they're working on some big stuff, right? Or they claim they are. But it's so far and in between. If they did something like Splinterlands doing, where every week they're, you know, if you got 10 things to do, don't drop them all on the same day. Spread them out over the month. Hell, do one a week, and that gives you 2 months to gather up some new stuff to implement. But it makes the community feel like, you know, the game's progressing. Whether it really is or not, it's good for morale. I love the fact that they every week are upgrading something or implementing something. Okay, where are we at here? Okay, we're done with SPS. So now let's go to the market and buy the 3 packs of Chaos. Now let me show you something with this real quick. I love to just buy maxed out cards. That's really what I shoot for, so I don't have to mess with it. You know, I mean, there's instances where I'll just try to buy a partial maybe, but let's go to the legendary. And right now I'm buying any legendaries that drop underneath 10. And I just picked up these 2. I think I need to buy that one. These are the next 2, okay? But the point, this one right here is what I bought last, I think. And it was paid for through 2 withdrawals out of Atlas Earth. You've probably seen Bronze Dragon promoting it, and so you can go there to check out the game. I make an update video occasionally about it, but you get on some of these other platforms that you can withdraw some money to help cover the expenses in the game. That's pretty cool. So I got this maxed out, I think it's Untamed reward from playing Atlas Earth. And then I also do Misplay. I do Faucet Crypto. All the links are down below if you want to join on any of them. It helps me out, but that's something you could do to come up with funds throughout the month and then have a plan like this. You know, I didn't do this all in one day. I just, anything that drops below $10, I grab it. And I've actually got 2 or 3. Now I got 2 of these. I bought these. These dropped down to $6 a piece, and I grabbed 2 of them. And these are slowly working their way down. Some of them bounce around here, then they drop below. All right, let's get over to other item. And they are 30 cents today. So I will buy 3. But what I've also shown too is that just by a slow, patient accumulation of assets, and how, now I'm not saying everybody can do this, but I'm just saying you could model it after this. Not that you do it every day, maybe you do it once a month, but if you just be patient and take what the game gives you, you can actually build it. You don't need to do something crazy where you end up in trouble. All right, let's go. The rest of this is going on the guild. All right, so I got to get GP. $1,598. Pay with DEC. And there it is up there. And now you got to take it and donate it. Now don't ever click the box. If you donate it to the guild, you'll never get it back. If you don't click the box and you decide to leave, you get 90% back. Alrighty, there it is, and let's go open the packs up and call it a day. And I actually don't have enough potions. I'm going to use up the little bit that I got. I was up to like 100 at one point. I guess I've used them all up. Okay, guaranteed 3 rare, right? There's 2, 3, 4, so 5. So okay, a little bit above average packs. 2 extra rare, but no legendaries or epics. Let's see if I get any gold. Nope, but I got one summoner. Okay. I don't, if you guys probably noticed, I use this guy all the time. I love this guy. And he's maxed out. So, alright, let's go combine the cards and I'm done. I think that's the only legendary alpha that I own. And I'm working on, this guy's maxed out. And I just took him off of land. So I got to remember to go around unlocking these. I'm not selling them anyway, so it's not, you can keep it locked. It's not a big deal. But I've almost got enough. Well, no, I just started another one. Three days. Okay, let's go to Chaos Legion. Core. Take it off legendary. And now combine. But part of my spill to get this new player in is I told him I'd get him hooked up in the guild where he could, you know, get SPS, start stockpiling it. I'd give him some cards. I got extra cards now that I closed those other 2 accounts down. They're still open. There's just nothing in them. And I took all them cards off the line. So I got cards I can loan him. But he'll also be getting... I want him to pay for his own spellbook. Because I don't want to get a spellbook for somebody that they don't even play the game. So if he... By having them put at least a little bit of skin into it, they might take it a little bit more serious. But you can rent cards now. Entire sets. So that's the way I'm going to push him with that. What's he get? 3,000 credits back? Maybe 4,000? Okay. Thank you for watching. If you get a chance, go to KGMJAM, our Pro Advertisers Club. Totally free site to advertise. Join today for free. Start advertising today for free. And please go check out my eBay store. Oh, I got a little eBay story. The last month I haven't really paid any. I've kind of neglected it, but I had a sale. I took everything off promotions. I'm going to work it up 2%, 4%, 6% until because they had me paying up to 12% for promotion, and I want to promote it myself. But to make a long story short, I had a sale the week before. The person never paid, and then I had another sale the day before. And I packaged it up, and they actually paid. And it was only a $10 item. But on the way out to walk the dog, I left the package on top of the car. And the car's got a black roof on it. And the package was a black bubble envelope. And so I go walk the dog for about an hour. I come back. We jump in the car. And I'm driving around town for a couple hours. And I go, all of a sudden, you know how it hits you like, oh my gosh, I left it on top of the roof. And I backtracked and I could not find it, so I had to cancel and refund the guy last night. So alright, thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate it. I know your time's important, and have a nice day. Oh, please like, subscribe, and follow. Alright, bye.